spilling the tea on NZ. I have to admit, that was Charlotte's idea for that one.
I'm quite pleased with that.
I thought it was quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought we'd put together our first video, vlog, newsletter for heading out to New Zealand. And the first question that we want to answer in this video is...
So obviously we are going to New Zealand, but I suppose more specifically, we are going to be staying in the northern part of the North Island.
Yeah, so that's about 2 hours north of Auckland in a place called Whangarei. That is spelled W-H-A-N-G-A-R-E-I. Whangarei.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I hope so. Might take a wee bit of time to get used to saying that, spelling that, but we're going to there to work with an Elim church there, which we're really excited about. So that's where we're going. We're going from Northern Ireland to the Northern Island. So that should be fun.
So in terms of who we're going out to, as Gareth has said, we are going to be going out actually to an Elim church over in New Zealand.
That's right. So many of you'll know that Charlotte and I have been in Enniskillen Elim these past 5 years, and we're really excited to be getting ordained now with Elim Church in June. And we're heading out to Elim Christian Centre. It's like one church family in about 7 different locations, as well as an online campus. And one of those locations is up 2 hours north, as we said, in Whangarei. So we're going out there and we're really excited. We've been connecting with pastors Mike and Amy DeVitter over lockdown really, and have become really good friends, a really good connection. They're great people.
Looking forward to finally seeing them in person.
Yep.
I suppose we've seen a good bit of them on Zoom, but actually seeing them in reality will be great.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to that.
Okay, so that's a wee bit about the who, but Gareth will maybe tell us a wee bit more about the what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, so we're going out to just serve the church out there. We're really excited to be connected in with Mike and Amy and the whole Elim Christian Centre family out there, but we're really looking forward to getting planted and really basing ourselves in the Whangarei campus. It'll be really great to be able to give a hand when it comes to preaching and teaching, as well as leading their small group ministry for a season and really investing in some of their small group leaders. So that's going to be really, really exciting. As well as that though, we do have an opportunity to do a wee bit of travelling amongst the other Elim churches up and down the island, just to see what God's doing there and see if we can encourage as well as learn and lead in them situations as well. So that'll be lots of fun.
So looking at the when we initially put out this announcement, I know we confused a few people who thought we were never coming back, but we do have return flights booked. So we are going to be leaving on Monday the 4th of July and returning just in time for Christmas on the 22nd of December.
Yeah, we leave Monday the 4th and we arrive in Auckland on Wednesday the 6th. So that's
a lot of travelling.
That's going to be a pretty crazy flight, but we're really looking forward to it. We're going out for 6 months on a tourist visa, which gives us that flexibility to not be in employed work in one area, but we can travel up and down and see what God's doing right across the island. And we're really looking forward to not only just going there and serving God there, but also coming home at Christmas and getting our Christmas dinner.
Yeah, so we'll come home at Christmas and then I suppose take it from there.
Yeah, see what God does, and we're excited for that.
Okay, and that brings us on to a really big and important question, and that is, why on earth are we going to the other side of the earth?
Yep, as someone like me who is a Fermanagh man, born and bred, loves Fermanagh, a bit of a home bird, why on earth are we going to probably one of the furthest places we could go? And the simple answer to that is that God has called us. This is something that God has been stirring on our hearts for the last number of years. Before lockdown, God had put the nation of New Zealand on our hearts to go and to serve Him there, but also to learn and grow in that place. So yeah, we've been on this journey with Mike and Amy and the New Zealand Elam team for quite some time.
Yeah.
And just with COVID and lockdowns, we haven't been able to do it. The borders just opened in May, and we're really excited to be taking this step to love the people there, to lead, to serve and to learn. And we're really, really excited to do that. And don't get me wrong, there is sacrifice with that. Every time you surrender to God, there's always sacrifice. But it's well worth it. Jesus has stirred our hearts.
Yeah.
He has spoken to us both through people and through the scriptures, and we're convinced that Jesus has called us to invest this time serving his body, reaching people with the gospel over in New Zealand. So why do we go? Because God called us, and we're really excited to see what he has in store for us.
So that brings us on to our final question, and that is how can you support us? I guess from the offset, I want to say that we have been so blessed already before we've set a foot on the plane. Although we mentioned that we are going on tourist visa, which means that we can't earn from a New Zealand job while we're out there, I have been able to secure remote work that I can do remotely from New Zealand, and so that is such a blessing to have that already in place.
And it's great because it helps us not only try and pay bills here on our house, but also rent. Over in New Zealand, we've been so blessed already, being able to connect it in with some folks from the church out in Whangarei who have been able to help us get a house
and a car.
So we're hopefully going to be renting that. And Charlotte's job that she's able to work remotely from, although it's based here in the UK, she's able to do it in New Zealand. It just helps us pay those bills because I'll not be earning money in our time serving the church there. So it's God is already answering prayer there. So you can really support us by just giving thanks to God. We're not going to be doing any fundraising or crowdfunding. We just want your prayers as support. That would be really, really helpful. Just praying that God will provide our every need while out there. And we're really excited for that. But also, could you not only pray for our time out there, but our last sort of month here transitioning. This day next month, we will be getting on a plane in New Zealand.
It's crazy.
And there's quite a few things happening. So on the 11th of June, as I mentioned earlier, we're getting ordained with Elam Church over in Birmingham. We're going over for the weekend there, and we would really appreciate your prayers with that. I suppose on the 19th of June, a Sunday, that's my last Sunday preaching in Enniskillen, my last words, you know. So giving a wee bit of thought, I would really appreciate your prayers. I prepare for that. And as well as that, our last Sunday is the 26th of June in Enniskillen Elam. So that would be really, really helpful if you could cover us in prayer. And of course, all the different meetings we have until then.
Yeah, I suppose even just trying to get the last things packed, the house sorted, etc. We would appreciate all prayers for that.
Yeah, I'll not be worried about packing.
I will, big time. So
yeah, how can you support us? Simply pray. We would really, really appreciate if you could pray for us, support us and send us in prayer as we go. And also when we land for the 6 months we're over there, just covering us in prayer that God would guide us and lead us and help us to be a massive encouragement, as well as learning loads and leading people over there. So we're so excited. So yeah, that's us spilling the tea on NZ. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we really look forward to connecting with you over these next few weeks and months ahead. God bless. I think that was good.
And I don't think I have anything else to add to that sentence.
That's okay. I don't think I want to edit this bit out. I think that would just be a good way. Just stop. Next question. I feel like I was in like a newspaper interview.
I did on LJHS TV.
I was so staged.
Right.
Okay, try that one again.